Hi, welcome to Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz Live. It is Saturday the 16th of October. Welcome to another pre-recorded Saturday quiz. This is take 2. Now, you know nothing different if I didn't say it, but I'm far too honest for my own good, and it will make you all chuckle on this Saturday evening. So I've just pre-recorded up to the first break. I've already done it. Spent 45 minutes, which is pretty much about 40 minutes, I think it is. From the moment I start talking now all the way through to the first break. And I realised I hadn't pushed the record button. Yeah. So I'd gone through all the shout outs, which I haven't actually loaded, so I now need to reload them all. But yeah, I got through all of the shout outs, said hello to a load of people. I spoke about a few bits and got through the first 30 questions. And then realised that I hadn't pushed the record button. Only I could basically talk to myself for nearly 45 minutes. Oh, it's going to be one of those quizzes, I think, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, only I could sit there and talk to myself for 45 minutes, which is effectively what I've just done. I've just presented a 30-question quiz to myself. If you must know, I got about 25 out of 30, just so you know, for those. Oh, man. But that's why I'm giggling my head off. It's one of those days. Let's load up. So it is Saturday, it is pre-recorded. I need to find all the shout outs now while I'm sort of talking as well. But yeah, hope you're all well, hope you're good. I thought I'd give you a little bit of a giggle to start the evening off. Honestly, only I could do that. Anyway. But yeah, so usual chaos, and I can't even remember what I said in the pre-roll before, and there's no record of it now. But yeah, usual madness that you get on a Saturday night. 50 questions as always. That's the centre of the of this live stream. Not of this live stream, of this premiere. Pre-record. There's also dingbats for your first break and an Only Connect style board for your break 2. And yeah, so I do know, as I said, what am I up to this evening while you're watching this? And to be honest, it's a family day tomorrow, so we've got a few bits and pieces that Sarah and I are sorting out, and the little munchkin. So by the time we get to that, by the time you get to be watching this, I'll literally be just sorting out some family stuff all day tomorrow, because that's what a lot of people I don't think realise. So what I do is at the beginning of the week I put the framework down for the 2 quizzes, so for the Thursday and the Saturday quiz. So I start looking at what I'm going to do for both of those, and then I'll spend the previous day. So for like Thursday's quiz, Wednesday I start sort of going into it a bit more deeper. So like starting, what's my idea for connections round, and start looking at things that connect and bits and pieces, and looking at photos and looking what's in the news, see if there's anything good. So yeah, each quiz takes around about 2 days. It's not completely 2 days, but it's about 2 days. But then the day of the quiz is when it all goes mad. So like Thursday I do Zoe Ball's breakfast show, finish that about 8:30, take Jack to school, and then that's it. I'm into it. And then start, getting everything together, writing all the questions, researching. And I know there's a load of you are giggling your heads off right now saying research. Yeah, right. But yeah, so researching, going through lists and finding things, matching up the connection round and stuff like that. So that's why these have gone to pre-recorded, because that's what I would normally be doing on a Saturday, is I would spend all Saturday putting Saturday night's quiz together and then going live. So it's just moved into a Friday. And then there's other stuff coming on between now and the end of November. Which is when December, then hopefully around about December, hoping to go back live again on a Saturday. There's all sorts. We've got promo for the book coming up sort of through November. Book 2's coming rapidly. I know it's gone to the printers now, so I should actually physically have a copy in my hand soon. Very much looking forward to that. And you guys will have them as well. So we've got some promo. I'm down in London a few times at weekends for a few interviews and stuff. So a friend mentioned before, Haley, as a producer for one of the radio shows that I'm going to be on, and she was joking because I'm in London on the Saturday night, because the interview's quite early on the Sunday morning. And I said, well, what are you going to do? We're meeting up for a drink on the Saturday night. How are you going to do the quiz? You've never missed a quiz apart from the one coming up that you're going to miss. But you are doing it on the Sunday, so it's fine. But how are you going to do that quiz? And she said, you're coming to our house. You're going to come to our house. You're going to do the quiz, and then we'll go out afterwards. Okay, slightly weird watching myself play the quiz, but I do it most Saturdays if I've not got anything on, if it's pre-recorded. So but I've not actually, other than looking for something, I've not actually watched back any of the specialist quizzes, because I was there when it was recorded. So yeah, so there's lots coming up, which is why I don't know, I went live last week, but life just got completely out of control the week before, so it was just way easier just to drop everything I had on the Saturday. and just crack on and do the quiz on the Saturday. So that's how it all works, really. A lot of people do ask, you know, what's it like? You know, what actually goes into doing it? Simple answer is quite a bit, but I will share it at some point and show you how to put a quiz together. I don't know, do a random video on it or something for Facebook. But anyway, let's get into saying hello to people, because I've got a few people to say hello to, and we start as always with our two wonderful young ladies, Kim and Carol. They're on their Saturday travels. It's a little bit like, and I don't mean this disrespectfully, it's a little bit like Where's Wally? You know, because every week it's like, guess where you're going to pop up this week, and you know, no way, shape or form Wally's at all. You're absolutely brilliant. But this week they're on the Saturday travels. They're taking in the quaint little antiques village in Battlesbridge, where there's countless antiques and old relics to be found. Now, they've added this line themselves. This is not what I've put in. They've said, so we're going to keep moving in case we get sold. You're not relics at all. But anyway, I don't think anyone would be able to afford to buy either of you if they wanted to. But looking forward to to tonight's quiz as always. So hello to both of you. Hope you're staying safe on your travels. Good evening to Bill Tutor, who's on his third quiz in a row. He's out to a charity quiz probably the Friday. This quiz, and then he's got a local hospice quiz, and then the Monday pub quiz. So hopefully you're having a good evening. All those. Good luck with all of those. Andy says his daughter Katie starts a new job on Monday for a cookie company. Ah, please wish her all the best from mum and dad. That sounds awesome, Katie. Congratulations on the new job. I really do hope that you, whatever cookie company it is, you get to sample cookies, and at least bring some cookie samples home for your friends and family. I'm sure when I was growing up, I know no one worked for a biscuit factory, but I'm sure my mum will correct me. I'll be getting WhatsApp messages now, sort of from my mum saying, but I'm sure I used to remember that someone in the family always used to come home with broken biscuits from somewhere. Don't know where, but vague recollections from broken biscuits. I know we used to live not far from an ice pop factory where we used to be able to go and get cheap, like commercial ice pops, not commercially selling ice pops. We used to get them cheap. So yeah, I know we used to walk down and get boxes of those from where we lived. But yeah, no remembers of broken biscuits. Anyway, hello to all of the Pitt family as well. Hope you and team are well. Please say happy birthday to my husband Bob, who is 73 today. Also, please say hello to #fangirl Vicky. Hope she is barking a little quieter. I didn't say that, Vicky. I really didn't say that. I know you've not been well for the last couple of weeks, and I know you've just kept going and going and going. And then I know you infected Ben, who's going to be suffering 10 times worse than you are, because he'll have man flu as well that goes with it. So, but no, on a serious note, I hope you're both well, and hope all of the Pitt family are well. And happy birthday, Bob. Hope you have a good day. Hello to Greg as well. This is from Chris, who says he loves doing the quiz while drinking Baileys. Oh, I've not had a Baileys for years. Yeah, I might have to investigate that. I've not had Baileys for years. But hope you're both well. And hello to Ray McCulley as well, who's at a Halloween drive-in movie with Scary Bickies. Ooh. But he's going to try and catch the quiz. He's going to hopefully be back in time. See, now this is why I couldn't do anything like Halloween drive-in movies or anything, because I'd be that guy. Right? I'd be the one who has to do the pranks. So you'd have Scream, you know, up on the big screen. And then, you know, everything would be set up. And then I'd have to be the person who was walking around with the ghost face costume on, just like tapping on people's windows and making them jump. But that's just because I've got that kind of prank sort of brain on me, and make people jump. So yeah, that's why I can't be involved in anything like that. Hello to Tom Picton, who has sent a non-meme of How I Met Your Mother. Very disappointed, Tom. And you've put Ditloids in there. There's no Ditloids tonight. It's only it's Dingbats. I'm working on a few Ditloids actually, to be fair, trying to get some new ones together. So working on those at the moment for a couple of weeks' time. But yeah, hello to you, Tom. Do you know what? If we ever get to meet, I think it'd be a great night. Love to all of the Picton family. Hope you are all well. Shout out to Team Brooke as well. This is from Naomi. We've been entertained this week with trips to watch Hairspray and Riverdance at the theatre. So hope we do well in the entertainment round. You might do well actually with a couple of the questions. See now, Hairspray, yeah, I love musicals, so going to watch a musical of Hairspray, I can get that. Riverdance, I'm not so keen on, and it's just a personal preference. But you know, Irish dancing is incredible, and it's a very incredible talent to have. But once the legs have been flailing around for about 10 minutes, I don't really know what more you can do. I know you go into patterns and what have you, but yeah, not for me, Riverdance. But Hairspray, I'd be down for. Didn't know it was back on anyway. And hello to Keenstonian, John and Helen, the quiz goddess of Eastbourne, going again on a Saturday night, working hard to get better at the quiz, but enjoying every minute of it for every minute of it. I'll stop there because I can't function or say anything. Get my words out. Hello to all of our YouTube live chat legends as well. No doubt you guys are in there having a chat and what have you. Just remember the live chat is on YouTube all the way through the quiz, but please don't put the answers into the comments. Going back to my friend Haley, hello to you as well. Sent me a lovely message earlier saying where was it? Is it too late to get a shout out for tomorrow's pre-record? This is, earlier on this evening before I started recording. I keep forgetting it's recorded. I said, I've not finished at the time. I said, I'm not finished writing it yet. It's plenty of time. Oh, great. I'll do a tweet. Just send me it here. We're in the middle of a conversation. You might as well just turn it on here. So yeah, hi Haley, hi Martin, hi Jeanette, and hello to Leon, and special hello to Nicola, who is hard writing her dissertation. She's got a night off for the quiz. Said this many times. I didn't go to university, so I can never imagine how hard it would be to write a dissertation or anything. I know coursework was hard enough in high school, but yeah, I never went to college and I went to college for 3 months, never went to university, and it's always something that I've looked back on and thought, wonder if I could have done, made my CV of just GCSE grades of education sort of look a bit better. And it's something I looked into. There's loads of online courses and stuff that you can do, just trying to find the time to find the right one, pick the right one. I did start learning coding last year, and I've done quite a bit of sort of the coding courses that were free online because I was very intrigued by that. But yeah, something I've always thought about and looked at. Might have to look into it a bit. Pick the right course. That's the thing. What's sort of relevant to today. I mean, I always love learning things. I mean, I taught myself how to broadcast a virtual pub quiz to loads of people. So I'm always looking at teaching. Mind you, taught myself. May have taught myself it. Might not work half the time, but at least I taught myself it. But yeah, it's that kind of thing. I always like learning new skills and new things, so I have to have a proper look and sort of join that learning thing again at the age of 39. Just at this point, I'm going to talk about, obviously, no quiz jockey tonight because it's a pre-recorded quiz. However, Michael, if you're watching, don't panic, I've not broken it. I need to have a catch up with Michael this week or over the next couple of weeks. There might be a way to get Quiz Jockey onto the pre-recorded quizzes, as I may have done something by accident that might work, but I need to speak to Michael to make sure that I don't break it overall, because it's stable and it's working beautifully at the moment. I don't want to do anything that's going to harm it. But on the subject of Quiz Jockey, I do just want to say a big hello to one of our Quiz Jockey graders, the incredible Susan, who has been on the Quiz Jockey team pretty much since the trials that we were doing as one of the graders. I don't think she's missed a Thursday or a Saturday night whenever Quiz Jockey's been on. She had an audition yesterday. She does a lot of card crafting and stuff in her spare time, and yesterday she did an audition live on a crafting TV channel where she was demonstrating how to make it. Was beautiful, beautiful card, which had very many other uses, as was pointed out by one of the presenters. But she smashed it. She was absolutely incredible. Reading the comments coming in, the whole Quiz Jockey team were watching her audition. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, Susan. We're all immensely proud of you for what you did. For even little things like, seasoned professionals I know that I've spoken to, when they've got earpieces in, when they've live and they've got the gallery talking to them, what have you. You had that in your ear. Never done anything like that before, having people laughing, talking and giggling in your ear. And you were just so professional. Even when things weren't working, you started dancing just to, take the time away, take the distraction off people. You were absolutely brilliant. So well done from all of us. And I'd say, not just myself, but all the Quiz Jockey team is so immensely proud of you. And we've all got our fingers crossed that you win, because you fully deserve it for what you did yesterday. You were brilliant. So yeah, well done from all of us. Well done, Susan. We are traditional as we started then tonight. It is just pen and paper. The app, we are still looking and playing around with things behind the scenes and having a look at, what we can do. Is there any functionality we can add to it, etc. That for the foreseeable future, no app. What a bit of a bunged up nose. So no app for now. We're back to how it all began. Just pen and paper this evening. Play against, get yourselves your friends on video call or however you're playing tonight. Get yourselves settled in, get your pen and paper ready, and get yourselves You know, it's where we began. It's where we started. What's up with that? Oh, I've just messed that up. And I'll finish off. 5 seconds to go. Hello to all of our quiz jockey, Jebril Nutjobs. Good evening to all of you. Hope you are all well and hope you are all staying safe. Good evening to all of you. So it is Saturday, the 16th of October. Thank you very, very much for joining us. At the heart of all of this pre-recorded nonsense, we have a quiz. 50 questions in total. There is a picture round, entertainment, blockbusters. It's Saturday, so blockbusters in there for you as well for round 3. Connections round and general knowledge to finish off. There's a tiebreaker. There are some dingbats, and there is also an Only Connect style board for you as well. But we start, as we always do, with a picture round. 10 random pictures. I've just remembered what I put in for picture number 1. 10 random pictures. We start with this. Now this is because, there we go. Who is this for number 1? So many of you on Twitter wanted a point. I put a picture up on Thursday, and so many of you wanted a point because you were convinced it was this man. So Thursday it wasn't. Now you can have your point. So who is this for number 1? And if you put the other guy from Thursday, no, you can't have the point. If you're flipping them around, you're not having it. Got to get it right. Number 2, name the country from the flag. So, name the country from the flag for number 2. Didn't think I was going to work there. Number 3. Name the movie studio. So name the movie studio from this logo. That's my really bad lion impression for you there. Number 4, train. Name the band from the album cover. So name the band from the album cover for number 4. Number 5, name the car brand from the logo. Name the car brand from the logo. I've missed a birthday, but don't panic. I'm going to do it in the break if you sat there thinking, who's missed a birthday? Picture number 6. There it is. Whose self-portrait is this? So whose self-portrait is this? Question number 7. Name the country from the outline. So name the country from the outline. Number 8. Name the board game pictured here. It took me 20 minutes trying to find one that didn't have the name on it because I couldn't blank it out. But name the game pictured here for number 8. Please work. There we go. Number 9. Name the cartoon character. So name the cartoon character for number 9. And finally, number 10, name the TV show. I had forgotten all about this. But name the TV show for number 10. So round 2 is all about entertainment as always, TV, movies and music. Starting with this. Question number 1, which former boy band singer turned solo singer turned actor was the voice of Boo Boo in the 2010 animated film Yogi Bear? Which former boy band singer turned solo singer turned actor was the voice of Boo Boo in the 2010 animated film Yogi Bear? He still does do some singing. Question 2, complete the title of the 60s band Herman's what? So complete the title of the 60s band Herman's what? Question number 3, Dusty Bin was the mascot and booby prize of which game show? So Dusty Bin was the mascot and booby prize of which game show? Question number 4, the Griswolds were the main family in which movie franchise? So the Griswolds were the main family in which movie franchise? Number 5, what kind of transport did Counting Crows featuring Vanessa Carlton sing about? So what kind of transport did Counting Crows featuring Vanessa Carlton sing about? I've now got that song stuck in my head. Number 6, Ryder, Marshall, Sky, Rubble and Chase are all characters in which animated TV show? So Ryder, Marshall, Sky, Rubble and Chase are all characters in which animated TV show? Number 7, I'll have what she is having is a quote from which 1989 romantic comedy? So I'll have what she is having is a quote from which 1989 romantic comedy? Number 8, Teenage Dirtbag was a noughties hit for whom? So Teenage Dirtbag was a noughties hit for whom? Number 9, the telly bow, which is a crossbow attached to a TV camera, was the main feature of which game show? So the telly bow, which was a crossbow attached to a TV camera, was the main feature of which game show? And finally, question number 10. Who starred as Camilla Fritten in the rebooted St. Trinian's movies from 2007? So who starred as Camilla Fritten in the rebooted St. Trinian's movies from 2007? Just realised if I go that way, I go actually off camera. Oops. Stay over here. All right. Around 3 blockbusters then for you. 10 blockbuster style questions as always. There's a couple of gold run style ones in there as well. Let's start with number 1. What J is a game of physical skill that uses wooden blocks? So what J is a game of physical skill that uses wooden blocks? Not so good at the small version, but the pub version that they have in Pub Gardens, I'm actually very good at. Number 2. What G is the study of family history? So what G is the study of family history? Number 3. What M is the Roman god of war? So what M is the Roman god of war? Number 4, what WC is a chalk-scented cliff on the English coastline? So what WC is a chalk-scented cliff on the English coastline? Question number 5. What T was the composer of Swan Lake? Is that the one? Might be thinking of something else then. But what T was the composer of Swan Lake? Question 6. What A is the official language of Egypt? So what A is the official language of Egypt? Question 7. What MR is the club that Roy of the Rovers plays for? So what MR is the club that Roy of the Rovers plays for? I've just realised. There we go. Question number 8. Start again. What EC had the nickname Slow Hands? So what EC had the nickname Slow Hands? Question number 9. What BN is the highest point in the United Kingdom? Way up. But what BN is the highest point in the United Kingdom? And your final question for now, question number 10. What DI is the solid form of carbon dioxide? What DI is the solid form of carbon dioxide? So there you go. That is your first 30 questions of this evening. It's just gone about 8:32, depending on how much of a delay you're on. But yeah, just gone 8:32 this evening. So thank you very much for joining us. So the questions will be all up on social media because I'm still trying to work out how to make sure that we cater for everyone. As our stats are still saying that about 80% of people watch this on, well, between 70 and 80% watch the quiz on a big screen on TV. But there's still a percentage, obviously, that do, still quite a high percentage that watch it on their mobile phones. So there's no point me trying to put the questions up on screen if people can't read them, can't see the pictures again. So I'm still working on it, still trying to work out how to do it. But yeah, so your dingbats come up on screen. So I've gone back to the old style. So you've got 9 dingbats on screen, but the questions will be up on Twitter and Instagram in the break if you need to spend more time with them. Before I go for my break, I just want to say a quick happy birthday because I did miss this at the beginning. Happy birthday. It is that time of year again to wish Jebrel Normski a very, very happy birthday for Wednesday. To thank him for everything he does for Joe and the girls. Love him very much. That is from Joe, from Anya, from Erin, from Jenny and Andy from The Undiscovered, and also from his mum Lynn and sister Claire from The Newbies as well. So yeah, happy birthday, Jebrel Normski. I know you will be spoiled absolutely rotten, no doubt. Right, I will be... Oh, hang on, that one there, Joe. There we go. I will be back with you after this. See you soon. So I'm up here in my tiny little box. Hello, 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 hello. We'll give you the answers to these in just a second. I quite like these ones. I don't know if you've been with us over the last couple of sort of dingbat weeks. But what I was saying, it's come again from the, thank you very much, Alan at quizmaster.biz for allowing us to use them. But the way, as they say, the way Alan's got them set up is they're on a grid of 12. So I go into them first and I have a look at them and go, would I have got that straight away, etc. So yeah, I think I got 7 of these, and then a couple of them I found a bit tricky, which is why I thought these were perfect for this evening. I'm suddenly doubting one of them. I think I might have put the wrong one in. Let me have a look at the answers. Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, no, it was right. Okay, your answers then to these in 3, in 2. You sound like bullseye. In 1. There you go. Number 1, Albert Square. Number 2 is Chopsticks. Number 3, Gold Bar. Number 4 is Makeup Artist. Number 5, A Dime a Dozen. Number 6 is Grease Lightning. Number 7, The Wait is Over. Number 8 is Jog On. That's not me on a treadmill, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. I'm not going anywhere near a treadmill for a while. And number 9, Magic Circle. So, how did you do with those? If you've missed the answers, you can pause and rewind these videos, by the way, just so you know. Excuse me. You are able to go back and then catch up and get back to the point that you know, sort of where we're at on the video. So yeah, a lot of people say, well, yeah, what are the answers for these ones? Have a look. They're in the video. You can go back. You're not. It's not like you know you start. That's it. You started it, and you know it's just like watching on your TV. You can pause and rewind if you need to. Right, so that was that part of it. I need to swap screens, so Alt Tab on all of that. There we go. Make sure I'm on the right screen. So get your marking pens ready. Swap your answer sheets if you're playing against people. I saw something quite clever as well. A group of people who play against each other on Zoom don't trust themselves to like trust the teams to mark each other's. So what they do is they take a picture of it, send it into the WhatsApp group so that everyone knows exactly what they've got, so they can then go back in and check their scores afterwards, which I thought was slightly untrustworthy, but on the same token, very, very clever. I like that. So you're still not in the same room, but you're still able to sort of see everybody else's answer sheet, which I thought was quite clever. Right, here we go then. No, we're not. There we go. Now we go. There we go. There we go. Now we go. There we go. Here's your answers. Picture around there. Number 1. It is not Pitbull. It is Tom Allen, the comedian Tom Allen. People are even tagging him in this on Thursday. I thought it was hilarious on Twitter. So this is Tom Allen. I can see the resemblance. He does look like Pitbull. At the risk of alienating anyone, I would say Tom Allen is probably a better comedian than Pitbull is a better singer. But Pitbull is a better rapper than me. I don't know. But yeah, Tom Allen. Number 1. I can't believe how many of you thought it was Tom Allen. It was quite funny on Thursday. Number 2, name the country. That is Tunisia. Number 3, name the movie studio. Now, I've put both answers. The full title is Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. Oh, that's highlighted on screen. Didn't realise I'd do that. But I will take MGM if you've put that. But yeah, the full title, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. Or MGM. Number 4, name the band from the album cover. It is Blur. Everyone's now going to go, yeah, but what was the name of the album? I can't remember off the top of my head. There it is. Modern Life is Rubbish. How ahead of their time they were at that point. Yeah, but Blur was the answer we're looking for number 4. Number 5, name the car brand. That is Alfa Romeo. Number 6, whose self-portrait is this? That is the self-portrait of Vincent van Gogh. Number 7, name the country from the outline. That is Greece. Number 8, name the game. That is Bedbugs. There's bugs on the bed. It's almost like Say What You See, really. Number 9, name the cartoon character. That is Chicken Little. And number 10, name the TV show. That is CSI, Crime Investigation. If you've put CSI, I'll give you it. Or if you've included at least CSI in there somewhere. I didn't realise this carried on. I thought it stopped. Little did I know, there's about another 5 series I've not seen, and also a 2-hour like thing to end it as well. So I need to add that to my planner and see if I can find them. I used to like CSI. Entertainment, Jay. Entertainment answers. Entertainment round for you now. Here are your answers. Number 1. Which former boy band singer turned solo singer turned actor was the voice of Boo Boo in the 2010 animated film Yogi Bear? It was called Taurus. Other people know him as Justin Timberlake. I know him as Taurus. Number 2, complete the title of the 60s band Herman's. It was Herman's Hermits. Number 3, Dusty Bin was the mascot and booby prize of which game show? It was 3, 2, 1. Was it 3, 2, and then what? I don't know. But yeah, 3, 2, 1. Number 4, the Griswolds were the main family in which movie franchise? It was National Lampoon's Vacation. Again, didn't realise about 7 films in that. Number 5, what kind of transport did Counting Crows featuring Vanessa Carlton sing about? It was Big Yellow Taxi. Big yellow taxi, put in a parking lot. Ooh, up, 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 up. That was really bad. I hope I'm not at karaoke tonight because that sounds awful. Number 6, Ryder, Marshall, Sky, Rubble and Chase are all characters in which animated TV show? It is Paw Patrol. My Little Munchkin would have got that. It's his favourite show. Number 7, I'll have what she is having is a quote from which 1989 romantic comedy? It was When Harry Met Sally. It's from the iconic scene from the diner. And after all of that, the woman says, I'll have what she's having. Number 8, Teenage Dirtbag was a noughties hit for Wheatus. Her name is Noelle. I had a dream about... Number 9, the Telly Bow. A crossbow attached to a TV camera was the main feature of which game show? It was The Golden Shot. There's some great like game shows and stuff from the 70s and 80s that really should be remade. I'm remaking all sorts of other stuff at the moment, so why not go back to the game shows? And number 10, who starred as Camilla Fritton in the rebooted Centurions movie from 2007? It was Rupert Everett. And then on to blockbusters then. Number 1, what J is a game of physical skill that uses wooden blocks? It is Jenga. Yeah, I'm very good at the version that you see in the pub beer gardens, but not so good with the smaller version. So, number 2, what G is the study of family history? It's genealogy. Number 3, what M is the Roman god of war? It is Mars. Mars a day. Helps you work, rest. And number 4, what WC is a chalk scented cliff on the English coastline? It is the White Cliffs. The Cliffs of Dover. Number 5, what T was the composer of Swan Lake? It was Tchaikovsky. Was that the one that had Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies in? I'm testing my own brain here, I can't remember. Number 6, what A is the official language of Egypt? It is Arabic. Number 7, what MR is the club Roy of the Rovers plays for? It is Melchester Rovers. Number 8, and what EC had the nickname Slow Hands? It was Eric Clapton. Number 9, what BN is the highest point in the UK? It is Ben Nevis. And finally, number 10, what DI is the solid form of carbon dioxide? It is dry ice. I'm not allowed to play with dry ice anymore. Got a box of it for the pub once for Halloween when we had the pub, and I had a box of it, and all I was doing was making spooky cocktails and putting it into glasses, and yeah, I'm not allowed to play with it anymore. I love dry ice. It's great. The thing is with dry ice, you can do some really, really, really cool stuff with dry ice, but you have to do it right. You've got to handle it properly as well, which I do know how to handle it properly. So doing, as long as you don't put it into people's actual drinks, it's harmless. So, but only if you do it properly under trained supervision. Right, scores on the doors then so far. How are you getting on? 30 questions in. Remember, your bits in the break are all, not part of the main quiz, so you don't have to score yourselves on those if you don't want to. But yeah, scores on the doors so far. How are you doing? One of the three of us will be on social media having a bit of a chin wag and what have you, no doubt. But yes, how are we doing so far? All our social details are up there on the screen. I actually put my hand in the right place. Slightly worried. So still to come. Connections round this evening. 9 questions as always. Question 10, what links them together? You've still got general knowledge to come and an Only Connect style board for your second break as well. But let's get into it. So as always, no, that's the wrong one. There we go. Connections round. So as always then, 9 questions. Question 10, what links them together? Let us know when you think you've got the answer. Even though we're not live, we do still go back through the comments. And it really does help because as I've been doing these connections round for a long time now, I'm getting to understand where to start putting the answers in that maybe send you on a different path and then trigger you, or ones that might make people go, that's what it is, or put some red herrings at the beginning and stuff like that. So it really does help when people say, I got it on question 4. If the majority get it on question 4, then I know I need to tweak. So here we go. Number 1. What is the nickname and short name for the rugby league side St Helens? So what is the nickname and short name for the rugby league side St Helens? It's a game I could never really get into. I'll tell you. I'll talk about it when I give you the answer. Question number 2. What is the word that describes the hidden power believed to control future events? Yeah, you might end up with 2 answers for this, but as always, it's the one that fits with the connection. I made this quite clear on Thursday night, and people were still asking for a point, but it didn't fit. But yeah, so what is the word that describes the hidden power believed to control future events? So if you've got 2 answers for this at the moment, I'd write them both down, see what the connection is, then you can eliminate one of them. Probably should have put what letter it begins with, but I'm not changing it now. Number 3, if the week starts on a Monday, so Monday's the first day of the week, what is the second day of the week if you were counting backwards? I think I've overcomplicated that. If the week starts on Monday, so Monday is day 1, what is the second day of the week if you were counting backwards? So Monday's day 1, Tuesday's day 2. What is the second day of the week counting backwards? Really have overcomplicated that. I just didn't want to go with the obvious. Number 4, what word is missing from this movie title? The what element? It is more letters than... I've just put the dashes in there to show you where the missing word goes, but what word is missing from this movie title? The what element? Number 5, a small state that is politically unstable as a result of domination of its economy by a single export is known as what kind of republic? So a small state that is politically unstable as a result of domination of its economy by a single export is known as what kind of republic? Number 6, a substance consisting of uncombined atoms rather than molecules is known by which word? So a substance consisting of uncombined atoms rather than molecules is known by which word? Number 7, short, dinky, and put dinky twice. Never mind. Short and dinky can all be used instead of which word beginning with L? So short, dinky, and dinky. I can't remember what word I was going to put in there. Anyway, yeah, short, dinky can all be used instead of which word beginning with the letter L? Tiny? Short, dinky, and tiny. Yeah, we'll go with that. Question number 8. Highest in rank, power, and authority is known as what leader? So highest in rank, power, and authority is known as what leader? Question number 9. Cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg are all types of what? So cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg are all types of what? So as always, question 10. What links them all together? So what links them all together? So then we finish, as we always do, with general knowledge, 10 random questions, a couple of current affairs in here because I thought these were quite clever questions. One of them has been well over the news. So we start then with this. Number 1. If anyone wants to work, there we go. Contactless spending on cards has risen this week to how much? Is it £50? Is it £75? Or is it £100? So contactless spending on cards has risen this week to how much? £50, £75, or £100? Question 2. Prince William got into a war of words over space travel with which former Star Trek actor this week? Yeah. Is it Simon Pegg, William Shatner, or Patrick Stewart? So Prince William got into a war of words over space travel with which former Star Trek actor this week? Simon Pegg, William Shatner, or Patrick Stewart? Question number 3. How many letters are used in the countdown conundrum? So how many letters are used in the countdown conundrum? Question 4. The poems of T.S. Eliot are the basis for which musical? So the poems of T.S. Eliot are the basis for which musical? Question 5. What is the highest single number that can be used in the maths puzzles Kakuru? So what is the highest single number that can be used in the maths puzzles Kakuru? Question number 6. Which flower is the symbol of Remembrance Day? So which flower is the symbol of Remembrance Day? Question 7. Zagreb is the capital of which European country? So Zagreb is the capital of which European country? Question 8. Which word links a bishop's ceremonial headdress and a supplier and maker of footballs? Question number 9. What is the official language of Brazil? So what is the official language of Brazil? Finally, question number 10. The Pumas is the nickname. I still can't spell. The Pumas is the nickname for which rugby union nation? So the Pumas is the nickname for which rugby union nation? Okay, right, we'll jump into your short break then. So you've got an Only Connect style grid. No, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. That's it. Get that, and that, and that. Turn that one off. There we go. Right, yeah, so Only Connect style grid. So as always, you need to find 4 sets of 4, and I need to just, see, it's all going wrong. I knew this would happen. It's all gone wrong. All gone wrong. I've just realised, because I put it up on screen, I've just realised I've spelt one wrong. Come on, come back, come back, come back. That one there. There. Perfect. Put it like that. There we go. Yeah, so as always, find your 4 sets of 4. There are only 4 complete sets of 4. So you might have a set of 4 because there are some red herrings in there, but you've got to try and get 4 sets of 4 to complete the puzzle. Right, I will see you after. Now I fixed it and changed the right one. I'll see you after this. Okie dokie. Right, another 30 seconds. It's just gone 10 past 9. Just coming up to 11 minutes past 9 now for you guys. Not for me. Completely different time to what you're, while I'm recording this, what you're watching. But yeah. So last few seconds to scrabble down your answers, and then I'm going to change them over and put the 4. So yeah, there's 4 sets of 4 complete sets anyway. I say you'll be able to get sort of 4 others. But here they are then in 3, in 2, in 1. There we go. So we'll start with the top row then. Saw, zip, comb, and human. Now those group of 4, they are things with teeth. Teeth on a saw, teeth on a zip, teeth on a comb, and well, obviously most humans have got teeth. Your next then set of 4 is Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Halloween, and Final Destination. They're all horror films. Your next set then are Shriek, Yelp, Squeal, and Screech. And they're all other words for the word scream. And then your final list is Foursquare, Trustpilot, Which, and TripAdvisor. They are all review sites. Yelp is also a review site, but that's your set of 4 there. Okay, so how did you get on with those? Let us know, as you always do. I've got another few of those that I've been working on for the next few weeks as well, because you guys have really enjoyed them, so we'll keep putting them together. Right, that one there, and then that one there. Let's see how you did with the main event, which is the quiz. Let's put these answers up then. So connections round number 1. What is the nickname and short name for the rugby league side St Helens? It is Saints. When I first moved to Wigan, I was told I had to either be a Wigan Rugby League fan or a St Helens Rugby League fan. It was one or the other in Wigan. And then I found out at the time when I moved there was the London Broncos, so I supported them. It didn't do very well. Number 2, what is the word that describes the hidden power believed to control future events? The word I was looking for the connection is destiny. Number 3, if the week starts on Monday, what is the second day of the week counting backwards? Like I say, overcomplicated it, but the answer is Saturday. The other way would have been, what's the 6th day of the week? But that's just boring. Number 4, what word is missing from this movie title? The what element? It is the 5th element. Number 5, a small state that is politically unstable as a result of domination of its economy by a single export is known as what kind of republic? It is banana. Number 6, a substance consisting of uncombined atoms rather than molecules is known by which word? It is atomic. Number 7, short, dinky, and dinky can all be used instead of which word beginning with the letter L? It is little. Number 8, honest in... honest. It's because I've still got this dodgy screen that's got these big lines down the middle, so I can't read it. Highest in rank, power, and authority is known as what leader? It is supreme. And number 9, cinnamon, ginger. There was a clue there. Cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg are all types of what? It is spice. What links them all together? They're all girl bands. Spice Girls there to finish off, which put the link in, clue in there for ginger. You had Fifth Harmony, The Supremes, Atomic Kitten, Saturdays, Destiny's Child, Little Mix are in there as well. Yeah, so they're all girl bands. And then your general knowledge then to finish off. Number 1, contactless spending on cards has risen this week to how much? It's £100. Not sure how I feel about that, if I'm honest. It started off at 30, then went to 45, and now it's 100. So, but to be fair, my bank pings me after every 3 and tells me I need to put my pin in next time. Number 2, Prince William got into a war of words over space travel with which former Star Trek actor this week? It is William Shatner. Prince William said, you need to concentrate on other things than trying to get space, and then William Shatner hit back with, you don't understand. It's quite a weird sort of argument at the moment. Number 3, how many letters are used in the Countdown Conundrum? It's 9. Number 4, the poems of T.S. Eliot are the basis for which musical? It's Cats. Number 5, what is the highest single number that can be used in the maths puzzles? Kukuru. It's 9 again. Started getting into these again. I used to do these quite a lot when they appeared in newspapers and when I lived on the streets. It just kept my mind going. And then stopped doing them for a while, but I've started to get back into them now. That and some Sudoku. Normal Sudoku is a bit boring. Number 6, which flower is the symbol of Remembrance Day? It is poppy. Some Sudoku is the ones where you've got the little number in the box in the top corner, and you have to work out like the numbers by adding them up. Number 7, Zagreb is the capital of which European country? It is Croatia. Number 8, which word links a bishop's ceremonial headdress and a supplier and maker of footballs? It is mitre. Number 9, what's the start again? Almost came out that way there. What is the official language of Brazil? It is Portuguese. And finally, number 10, the Pumas is the nickname for which rugby union nation? It is Argentina. There is your 50 questions. That is your 50 answers as well. How have thou done this evening? As I go all William Shakespeare on you this evening. I don't know why. But yeah, how have you done? Tot your scores up. Let us know. But if you need a tiebreaker between your teams, if you're all playing on WhatsApp groups or what have you, or you just want to have a go at this and see how close you get. As always, not much time on it, but your question is this. What is the distance in miles between Holyhead Port and Dublin Port as the crow flies? Now, if you remember from quiz a couple of weeks ago, we said that it's the closest ports between the UK mainland and Ireland. But what is the distance in miles between Holyhead Port and Dublin Port as the crow flies? So shortest possible route, not coming out of the port in what have you. And it's in miles as well. It is 65. Yeah, only 65 miles between Holyhead Port and Dublin Port as the crow flies. That's close. And there you go. That is it. That is all of your questions for this Saturday, the 16th of October. Yeah, 16th of October. Yeah, how have you got on this evening? Let us know, as you always do, across social media. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been fun again. And hopefully, if you're watching this, then it means that I did remember to push record on this one and I got to the end. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for playing along as always. We always appreciate your support and playing along. So thank you very much. That's it from me. Back alive on Thursday night with the usual fun and games and chaos. So it always comes with a Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. If you're new and you've joined us for the first time this evening, thank you very much. Hope you haven't been put off enough that you're back on Thursday. But yeah, usual time, usual place on Thursday night with the usual bits of madness. We'll see you soon. As always from me, take care. Oh no, I very nearly pushed the stop recording button then. That would have been really awkward. As always, start again. As always from me, take care. We'll see you soon. Stay safe.